Right, so on today's episode, with Bean's Thoughts, which is this week's video, I just wanted to, ask a question to you all. Sorry for that long pause. I just saw something in the distance, where it's kind of like I don't know how to explain it. It's not like an obsession or anything. It's more like an undying loyalty. And obviously, that might sound a bit dramatic, but let me put it into context a little bit. So obviously, we'll be talking about cards in general here. So it doesn't matter if it's Pokemon, YuGiOh, Magic the Gathering, or whatever. Just, do you have an undying loyalty to a card? So for instance, in YuGiOh, my two favourite cards are Niwatori, which is chicken, and Jerry Beans Man, as obviously you could tell, with my sort of picture and stuff. No matter what support gets brought out or whatever cool cards come out or anything, you just love that card. Because for me, I don't think it's weird or anything. I think everyone has that sort of one card that they really like, no matter what. It sort of like at least for people my age, might have a lot to do with nostalgia and things. Like, for instance, in my case, Niwatori and Jerry Beans Man are used in many of the different old games of YuGiOh, like on the Game Boy and stuff that came out, and I've just loved them ever since. Our Jerry Beans Man, it was a case of wanting to use him so much and seeing him a lot in the games, but never being able to get him and use him. And he wasn't even anything. He's not even anything special in terms of stats. He's just a normal card, and I just loved him. So he just became my absolute favourite. And then in Niwatori's case, I think it was Forbidden Memories or something the game was called. I just used him a lot, and I just liked the card's design for some reason as a kid. And no matter how many times I sort of fell out with a game or stopped playing or anything like that, I always came back to those two cards, no matter what. Those two cards I always loved. I've even started a collection, where any chance where I can just get a Jerry Beans Man or a Niwatori, I sort of take it, and they all just go together. And it doesn't matter if I've got a play set of them already. I just keep collecting them. It sounds like it's hoarding, but it's not. I just love them that much. I'd like to have them all. But yeah, no, sort of a bit of a weird one. But let me just summarise, because it was a bit all over. As I like to have Bean's thoughts, I like it to sort of be unscripted and just off the cuff, because then you get to see a more sort of genuine side, I guess. Seems a bit weird describing it like that for a video like this, but yeah. So let me just summarise anyway, just so it's all clear what I've been talking about. So after listening to this ramble about undying loyalty to a couple cards, giving you a couple of examples in my case, do you have an undying loyalty to any card? No matter what, that card will just always be important to you, or you'll just really love it, no matter what, you could be out of the game for 5 years, see that card and be like, oh my god, I love that card, still love that card, or anything in between really. So yeah, no, let me know what you think. Do you have that undying loyalty? Do you know people that do? And if so, give me examples. I hope it's been a short but interesting video for you all, because I don't think people have really talked about this sort of topic before or realised. So yeah, I thought it'd be good to talk about for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your favourite cards below, and thanks for watching.